Hello, this is the Tradesight U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Thursday, May 31st, 2018, and Friday, June 1st. As usual, we don't typically do a market preview for Fridays as the week is already wrapped up. So we're just going to look at the last 2 days of the week. We'll talk about everything that's coming. Keep in mind, Thursday is end of month. It's not end of quarter. It's just the end of the month of May, but every end of month day is usually a little duller as we wait for the statements to print. And if you look at May, it hasn't been much of a month. By the way, we had dipped on Tuesday, thinking, and that started to look like we were finally breaking out of the range that we've been stuck in for 3 weeks. But today brought us right back up into that range. So even though we had a good day today, and some great stock trades and stuff like that, it just really ended up putting us back where we didn't want to be, which is in the middle of this no man's land we've been stuck in for 3 weeks, as you can see here on the chart of the ES. All right, let's go through the major market indices. We got crude oil down 15 cents. Gold closed at 1301.50. S&P cash index gains 34.15, gaining back most of what it lost the prior day, almost exactly actually. The NDX, the Nasdaq 100, up 49.83. Stocks up 8.99. That's a new high for the last month or so. Biotech's up 47.03, kind of breaking out actually here in the biotechs. Note that 13 buy signal back at the end of April, the beginning of May was important. The VIX loses $2.08 after gaining on Tuesday. The trend closes down at one of the lowest of the year at 0.58. That puts the 10-day moving average still at 1.24, though, because we've had some pretty high numbers there. The NASDAQ volume, 2 billion shares. It's about what we've been seeing lately. Advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ plus 1,109. On the New York, 1,826, which is one of the best in a long time. Google gains $9.40. That's kind of a blip. Apple down 40 cents. Netflix up $3.81. That is not a 13 sell signal on Netflix, but if we get any higher close, it will be that tomorrow potentially. Amazon up $12.02. That's a new closing high on Amazon. Tesla up $7.96, curling up from that 13 buy signal 8 days ago, and it's working. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, finally settles back down 82 cents, even after being up the last couple days. Goldman Sachs rebounds a little bit, up $2.93. All right, here's the ES front month futures contract. So remember, we had gapped down and ended up closing lower on Tuesday after the Monday holiday. Here we gap up and push higher, and basically puts us back to where we closed before all that. So we filled the gap from the gap down, but we have not filled the gap from the gap up on Tuesday. NASDAQ side's no different. Note the 13 sell signal on the 5-minute chart was kind of the high. But again, gap down Tuesday, tried to rebound, ended up selling off, closed about where we opened. Wednesday, we gap up and ended up pushing higher. We did not fill the gap from, actually either gap, really. So we're still about where we were last Friday. And that's all there is to say about that. All right, so what do we have in terms of economic data for the rest of the week? And that's what we're really looking at here is Thursday and Friday. Remember, like I said, Thursday is end of month, so it is what it is. We've got the Challenger job cuts at 7:30 a.m. on Thursday, core PCE price index, personal income and spending, and the weekly unemployment numbers at 8:30 on Thursday. Chicago PMI at 9:45, pending home sales at 10, natty gas at 10:30, crude oil inventories at 11. On Friday, we have the unemployment rate and the non-farm payroll number. I remember they revised down all the gross domestic product numbers. That was the one thing on Wednesday that we saw, was that the GDP number that we had seen earlier a month ago got revised downward. So only 2.2% annualized growth, which is pretty not great in general. But on Friday, we're going to have that unemployment rate and the non-farm payroll number. That'll tell us some more. Final manufacturing PMI, ISM manufacturing, construction spending, total vehicle sales on Friday. And then we're in June for next week. Charts, as usual, brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken the trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading Thursday and Friday.